Oops. Chào em.
Hả? Oh, chào chị. Hello, older sister.
Why, hello, little sister. Em làm gì nữa? What are you doing?
Em đang lau nước tiểu. I'm wiping a pee. Con mèo của em đi tiểu tùm lum à. Trên ghế sofa đó, thấy không? My cat peed all over the couch.
Oh. Translation. Nước đái khai quá. This pee is rancid.
Oh no. You can smell the pee from all the way over there? Oh no. Oh, it's in my hair. Oh no.
Puppet Denise, why are the cats peeing on the couch?
Oh, MK, I'm not sure. I think I upset the cats because I forgot to put them to bed. And now they're having trouble sleeping.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, it sounds about right. Sounds like these cranky cats might have staged direct action on you.
Oh.
A cat coup, if you will.
Oh. Oh. Well, I do support their right to organize, but this is quite the mess.
Well, you know, when you know what they say? When you're faced with strife, you can tap into the wisdom of your ancestors. Do you remember that ancient proverb about cats peeing outside of their litter box?
Huh. Oh, are you talking about the lullaby from Mita?
That's it. Exactly. That's the one. Do you know it's also sung in Quang Binh?
Oh, I love that song. MK, we should sing the song together. It's getting really smelly in here.
Absolutely. Let's sing that stench away. But the power of the cat pee is way too strong for us to wage alone. So community, we need your help. Will you sing along with us?
Oh, I think the cats are coming back. I think they might be coming back to pee again.
Okay, let's do it. Quick. All right, you ready? Hey, community. This is what's going to happen, okay? So, Puppet Denise, she's going to sing first. And then after she sings, we're going to sing right after. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
All right.
Oh, is that Baby Bolden?
It is Baby Bolden. Hi, Baby Bolden. Hello.
Okay, we'll sing to Baby Bolden, and the power of Baby Bolden will help us confuse the stench away.
Good.
You ready, Baby Bolden?
You ready, Baby Bolden? And hey, you ready, Stokely?
You ready, community? Let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay. Một con mèo con ngủ trong giọng.
Một con mèo con ngủ trong giọng.
Giọng bay lên cao cho mèo nằm chim bao.
Giọng bay lên cao, ôi mèo. Hold on a second.
Mèo nằm chim bao.
Mèo nằm chim bao.
Good job. Okay. Rồi hai con mèo con ngủ trong giọng.
Hai con mèo con ngủ trong giọng.
Giọng lắc lắc đi.
Giọng lắc lắc đi.
Hơi mèo con leo làm chi.
Ôi mèo con leo làm chi.
Rồi ba con mèo con.
Ba con mèo con
trong giọng.
Ngủ trong giọng.
Giọng bay lên cao.
Giọng bay lên cao.
Cho mèo nằm chim bao.
Cho mèo nằm chim bao.
Rồi con mèo ngoài.
Rồi con mèo ngoài.
Rồi con mèo má.
Rồi con mèo má.
Leo lên luôn.
Leo lên luôn.
Rồi giọng lắc lắc đi.
Rồi giọng lắc lắc đi.
Hơi mèo con leo làm chi.
Ôi mèo con leo làm chi.
Oh, good job. Okay.
Shout
Almost
out
there.
to Oakley for the egg
Nice.
and the humming.
Oh my God.
Thank
Okay.
you, Oakley.
Okay. One more verse. We have one more verse, and then
Right.
maybe the cat pee will go away. I think it's getting better. I think it's getting better.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do it.
Okay. Whew. Okay. Ready, community? Okay. Năm con mèo con.
Năm con mèo con.
Ngủ trong giọng.
Ngủ trong giọng.
Ngủ quá ngon.
Ngủ quá ngon.
Dưới ánh trăng tròn.
Với ánh trăng tròn.
Oh, good job. Good job. Okay, let me smell it. Oh, everyone did such a good job.
Yay!
But is it smelling any better, MK?
You know what?
Is it smelling better?
It is actually. It smells kind of like Nook Mom over here.
What?
Or it smells kind of like fish sauce over here.
Oh, wait, is that better?
Oh, absolutely. Come on now.
Is it? Oh.
So yeah, it's like, well, I mean, of course it's better. Of course it's better. Look at us, Viet people, transforming rancid into delicious all the time, all day long.
Nice. Hooray. Ooh, MK.
Yeah.
Did you notice how many cats were sleeping? And maybe even peeing?
You know what? It definitely looked like more than one, because right what I see over there, it looks like a lot of pee.
Oh. It does look like a lot of pee. Let's sift through this data.
Ooh, I think that's a really good idea. I'm actually really curious. How many cats does it take to produce that much pee?
Excellent research question, MK. How many cats does it take to produce that much pee on a couch? You know, there are a number of confounding variables to consider, like how big were the cats? How much did the cats have to drink? And how mad were they?
You know what? These are really great considerations. Let's dig into the litter box full of questions, shall we?
Yeah, community, we need you to help us count.
Because we all count. Census 2020.
Oh, the cats are back. Here we go. Okay. So let's see how many cats are going to be in the hammock. Right now, it doesn't look like there are any cats yet. In the sky. MK, what do you see?
Oh, what do I see? You know what? That looks like the right amount of cats.
Are you sure? Let's see.
Let me count again. Let's count again.
Yeah, let's count.
All right. It looks like there's more.
Một. And community at home, can you say một?
Một.
Một.
Looks like there's one kitten, một con mèo con so far that I've seen.
Oh, but was there another? Is that another?
Let me see. Hi. Hi, con mèo con. I see 2 kittens.
Hai con mèo con. Hai
con mèo con.
ngủ trong giấc.
Ngủ trong giấc.
Baby Bolin is so cute.
Baby Bolin is extremely cute.
Okay, so hi means 2. Hi.
Hi. 2. Hi. 2.
Oh. Oh. How many is that? Oh.
It looks like 3. 3 kittens. 3 con mèo con.
How do you say 3 in Vietnamese?
3.
3.
Can you say it with us? 3. Good job.
Okay, maybe there were only 3 kittens peeing. Oh my God, did that cat just come from a cloud? Is that how cats are born?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Cats come from the clouds. That's why they both start with a C.
Huh.
Wait, do I see another one?
Wait, how do you do 4?
It looks like there's
that is upside down.
Yeah, it looks like there's four cats.
Okay.
4 con mèo. But only 3 of them are con mèo con. And then one of them looks like a slightly bigger, older cat.
Oh.
Almost grandma-like.
Oh, grandma cat. Oh, and I think is there one more yet, or is one?
Wait a minute.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is that?
I think I see it. Yep. There's 5 cats. 5 con mèo.
Wow.
So there's 3 kittens. 3 con mèo con. 1 grandma cat. 1 mèo ngoại.
What's a mèo ngoại?
Ngoại is maternal grandmother. So it looks like that's the kitty's maternal grandmother sleeping on that with them. And then there's 5. So that looks like a mama cat right there. That looks like grandma's daughter.
Huh.
Right there. So mèo má totaling 5 con mèos.
How do you say 5?
You say 5 con mèo, 5 cats.
5 con mèo. Does that mean it was an intergenerational effort to pee on my couch?
Yep. It looks like it was a multi-generational organizing effort right there.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
You know, yeah.
It looks like there were 5 cats in the hammock.
Yep. That looks like the right amount of pee.
Oh.
The right amount of cats for all that pee that's on the couch right there.
That makes sense to me. Well, nice work, everyone. I guess we have a good estimate of how many cats peed on my couch. But I guess we'll never... What?
It was me all along. It wasn't those cats that were peeing. I peed on your couch.
Oh, the plot thickens.
And you know what? You know why I did it?
Why?
The last goi kung, the last spring roll. That'll teach you.
God. Always spoiled by goi kung. Lessons learned. Never eat your friend's goi kung or spring roll if you don't want them to pee all over your couch. Another ancient Vietnamese proverb. Oh, but say, while you're both here, I've got a few questions for you. And, you know, the community might too. Would you like to answer some of these questions?
Absolutely.
Okay, community, I'm going to talk to On and MK, and Baby Bolden, and ask them some wonderful questions. If you have any questions for any of us, hi, is that Typhy? Hi, Typhy.
Typhy did a cameo.
Hi, Typhy. If you have a question for Typhy too, you can ask that too. But feel free to tell us in the chat any questions you might have for us, and we will try our best to answer them. Meanwhile, I'm going to ask MK and On the questions I have for them. You ready?
Sounds good. But real quick, I just want to say, shout out to Ayana. So much shout out. Hey.
Ayana.
Hello.
You want to beatbox for Ayana? We forgot to beatbox earlier.
Oh, snaps. So, man, I wish Bolden was here because he's my principal dancer, but it's
Yeah.
I would love to beatbox.
We'll do it again when Baby Bolden comes back. But that was for you, Ayana. If you have any other types of dance requests for us, let us know. Okay. So, MK1, thank you for walking me through all of those CAPI questions and numbers. We'll review the numbers again toward the end. For now, how did you learn Vietnamese growing up?
Good question.
Let me think about that. You know what, Puppet Denise, that is a really, really good question. So I learned Vietnamese during the heyday of refugee resettlement. Mostly from family and friends and movies and karaoke and from my church. Shout out. There's two of them, Denise Hanh Huynh up in North Minneapolis and Đức Mẹ Đồng Công in the Hamlin area of St. Paul. And let's see, how else did I learn? Well, in my older years, I started picking up the language even more through just listening to my elders and singing Jin Công Sơn songs. We'll talk more about that later.
Yeah.
Very special person.
I feel like, wow, that's so cool. My experience is a little bit different because I think we live in different places, MK. But I grew up in rural Minnesota, so there wasn't any temples or churches around. But I did learn from my folks. So I learned, from my family. We grew up speaking Vietnamese, but then my older siblings who got separated from my family when we escaped came to America. And when they came to America, my folks wanted them to learn English. So I feel like I had to help my siblings learn English, so they don't know. So I don't know Vietnamese as well, but I still want to learn it, and I still am trying to learn.
That's amazing. And for me, you know, we all grew up in really different places, right? So we're all from Minnesota, but MK, you grew up in St. Paul. And then I grew up in a suburb of Minneapolis called Brooklyn Park. I ended up, I also learned from my family. My grandma helped raise me and lived with us, so that helped. From my temple, the Buddhist temple that my family went to in Roseville called Chùa Phật Ân. They're still doing their thing, still teaching Vietnamese all these years. with all these volunteers, right? Like people who volunteer their time on the weekend to teach young people how to speak Vietnamese. Mm-hmm. And I also learned from Hong Kong movies dubbed into Vietnamese. That was a ritual to go from the suburbs into the city and rent all those VCRs. Do you ever do that?
International Plaza, that video store right next to Baofi's mom's bookshop. Bam.
I didn't know Baofi's mom had a bookshop. We went to ours was near Trung Tan on East Street on Nicollet Avenue.
Oh,
yeah, and
that's
we would
a good spot too.
Yeah, there would just be like, bags of VCRs. And I feel like that was a very exciting thing. Go into Minneapolis, go grocery shopping at the Vietnamese grocery store, which we didn't have yet in Brooklyn Park, and then rent the movies.
And and little known fact, Bác Trưng Thanh was he's one of the herbalists who specializes and has like this deep knowledge of plant-based medicine, Vietnamese plant-based medicine. He passed away a little over 10 years ago. And so that's been something I've been thinking about a lot, right? Is how are we going to protect these cultural life sources, such as the knowledge around Viet-based plant medicine, like the one that Bác Trưng Thanh had and was as practicing in South Minneapolis for so long.
Super cool, y'all. I didn't grow up around the Twin Cities, so I didn't know any of this. And I just want to say that we learned a lot of fun facts about Bao. And actually, Bao and Song are out there in the audience watching. So, hey, y'all. Thanks for watching.
What's up, Bao? What's up, Song? Hey. And also, can I just say that just in this call alone, we are breaking up the urban, rural, suburban divide. Let's see who else is in our community on the other side of Facebook and the other side of this Zoom call. So if wherever you are hailing from, let us know that you are with us. Go ahead and type in that chat box. Type in your presence.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Here.
Wow, wait, while they do that, MK, will you beatbox for Bao?
Where's my little cats?
Ooh, yeah, make the cats dance for Bao too. I feel like that's the thing that he'd be into.
Or Song.
Okay, do it again. Ready? Cat, puppet, MK, go.
It's a little bit hard, but.
Ral, you want to dance with me?
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I think that's an important point, right? Urban, rural, suburban divide. When Vietnamese refugees came here, we were split up, right? I think the idea is to be less of an impact on resources and blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, sometimes it feels like a way for us to not be in touch with each other, so that it makes it harder for us to preserve our culture and our language.
Yeah. So audience out there, we also have Chamindaka, who used to go to the Vietnamese Buddhist temple in Roseville before there was a Sri Lankan one. So
no
community that way too, which is super cool. David Nguyen from NYC. What up, David? He is he's an actor who was in the show, what was it called again, Denise?
Vietnam.
Thank you.
Shout out the Song Collective up in NYC. Happy birthday, Carolyn Doe, yesterday, May 15th. Bam.
Nice. Okay. This interview is getting out of control. I'm gonna bring us back.
Yeah, tell us, what other questions do you have?
Well, I was thinking, we learned in all of these informal ways, right? But I didn't learn any Vietnamese in school at all. Did you?
No.
I did not in K through 12 education.
Huh. I guess I'm thinking that learning in all these informal ways must have made it harder. Our communities had to work so hard.
That's an understatement. It was harder. Surviving institution on unceded Turtle Island is this endless quest away from our mother tongue. So with much regret, I can communicate better in English than I actually can in Vietnamese. And if I could do it all over again, I would have done a better job protecting this gift that we call the Vietnamese language. And so now I get really, really, really super duper shy about opening my mouth in Viet language dominated spaces. Even though there's so many things that I want to talk about with my people who only speak Viet.
That's real. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of reasons why some of us speak Viet more and why some people don't. And I feel like it's our work for our generation to be understanding of that and try to figure out how do we help each other, right? Because when I was young, people told my parents that they shouldn't teach me Vietnamese because it would ruin my English and that I would do badly in school, but they were stubborn. So they taught me anyway. And I think they're glad that they did. And it's important. They tell me all the time that it's really, really important. And I just want to share that.
Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, our elders sacrificed a lot for the life sources that they sacrificed all of the life sources that they had to actually protect our language and culture. And for me, so much of this labor is for free and out of love. And I believe that it was the social action of our first generation that created, to create Viet self-determined spaces like the ones at Viet churches and the temples in the 80s and the 90s, that helped shaped me to take on other social actions. And it was actually my time in Sunday school that equipped me with the power to read and write in Viet language. And now as a mother, I'm able to share what I know about our mother tongue to my children.
Yay. I'm so happy. I love speaking Vietnamese to baby Bolden. It's so much fun.
Yeah. I also want to say, for all the kids out there who want to learn how to speak Vietnamese, you're never too old to speak Vietnamese and learn how to speak Vietnamese. I'm 33 and I'm still trying to learn. And even though it's difficult, yeah, it's something I feel like is worthwhile. And if you're learning something that is difficult, it means that you're doing something that's worthwhile. Yeah.
So with all of that being said, if we want to learn more, how do we honor what our elders have given us for our generation and for the next generation? Like, how do we make more opportunities to learn languages, whether they be Vietnamese, whether they be Tagalog, whether they be Korean or Hmong?
Or Sinhala. Dominica, I hope I did you justice.
Lao, Khmer, there's so many.
Yeah.
I think it's easy.
Yeah? What? How is it easy, MK?
Well, it's really simple. There's a number of different things, right, that we can count with our hands. So we know we need family support.
Wait, more.
Family and community support. 2, a growth mindset. Oh, my bad. Hi. 2, growth mindset. 3, bye. Infrastructure. 4 and 5, black leather gloves.
Wait, what?
Shout out to the people who love Step Brothers, the movie.
Right. I'm not sure what that really means again, but I think I know what you're saying. But do you want to tell us more about like the family and community, unpack it a little bit more?
Yeah, sure. What I mean is that we just need to nurture each other, to give each other encouragement and create non-judgmental spaces where we can actually practice our Vietnamese together.
I see what you're saying. Cool. And you know what? Song from Minneapolis out there. Thanks for tuning in. I encourage you to learn Vietnamese. And like I said before, when MK says growth mindset, she's talking about doing something new for the first time is difficult, but it's worth it.
And we're thinking about all the ways that it can be fun, right? There's all these great ways to support language learning. And the infrastructure that MK mentioned could be policy, and it could be funding. And it's also programs that support arts, heritage, language, like this one. Oh, and speaking of programming, next week we have Kumihimo. I hope I said that right. I apologize if I didn't. It looks like Kumihimo, Japanese braiding with Chiaki O'Brien. So this is a style, this is an art style that was born a long time ago in Japan, and it was used for horse harnesses, helmet decor, and more. Today, it is used for everyday accessories and decorations. And there's many, many different kinds of kumihimo braids. And Chiaki O'Brien is excited to teach people one type, 4 strands of yarn. That's can we count to 4?
Yeah.
Mo.
Mo.
Hai. Ba. 4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4 types of strands. Nam. Where's the nam?
There's only 4, but
There's only 4.
The 5th element is you all.
Ooh. Yeah, so smart, MK. Well, remember to tune in to next week. And we want to thank you for watching today. But before we go, let's review.
Do people have any more questions?
We shouldn't go yet. Let's see if people have more questions.
And then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
And then we want to review the numbers one more time. But let's see if there are any questions.
And I just want to pause and shout out, again, shout out David Huynh, shout out Yan Yung from San Diego, shout out Lam Chung from Maple Grove, what up? Shout out Chiminica, Monkey Bear.
Yes, Puppet Denise would not exist without Monkey Bear. Always Monkey Bear forever. Can we beatbox for Monkey Bear one more time? Yeah. Monkey Bear is my monkey bay. I think that all the time, honestly. I really do. Okay, any questions? Any questions?
All right. I think it's time to close it out.
Okay. So let's review. Oh, there is no.
Bao says that he just a comment, not a question, but that song really liked it when the cats were framed for peeing on the couch.
Even though it was human Oanh all along.
It was
Help
me clean this up.
I will not, because it's a quarantine and a pandemic. So while you're awake, I can't be in the space. So.
But how did you pee from your house on my couch?
That will be another show.
Yeah. Chiminica says. So Chiminica asked, how do you say amazing in Vietnamese? That is a great question.
Het sai?
Is it het sai?
I don't know.
I love it. Het sai?
Or like, or what did you say?
I think het sai is better. Hay wa is more like so good,
Yeah.
Het sai is more exclamatory.
Okay, so audience out there, if you want to say amazing, or there's probably a better translation, but close-ish to that, it's hat sai. Is that right?
Hết. Sảy.
Hết. Sảy.
Or hay quá.
Hay quá.
Hay quá. Wait, who said that?
Oh, Jamaica wanted to know that.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, any other comments?
I don't think so. Let's close it out.
Okay, let's do it. All right. So, MK, do you want to help me with the closing?
Sure, I would love to. Okay, so community, let's review what we've learned today about the numbers to say goodbye. Do you remember how to count from 1 to 5 in Vietnamese together? Let's do it. You ready? Puppet Denise, we'll follow your lead.
Okay, okay. Một.
Một.
And audience at home, hold your fingers up with us. Okay, this is important. Một.
Một.
Hai.
Hai.
Ba.
Ba.
Bốn.
Bốn.
Năm.
Năm.
Now
Chào
you
cả
can
nhà.
wave bye-bye.
Hey, chào cả nhà. Bye everyone.
See ya.
Goodbye whole household of the planet.
Xin chào.
Chào cả nhà.